What is up, guys? We are facing the Red Skull on Expert Mode playing as Thor, and we are playing one of my favorite Thor decks here with Infiltration. It's a Justice Thor deck called Thor the Thwarting Machine, because Infiltration helps gets minions and can thwart for tons of threats. So we have like a bunch of players asking here. We have one, two, I believe we have 4 player stats games. 3, 4 right there. So yeah, just tons of threat removal here on this Thor deck with the raft. So yeah, we'll see how it goes against the side scheme master Red Skull right here. So I'll shuffle up our player deck, and then for the main scheme stage 1, it says to put the red house side scheme into play. So we have this right here, and the side scheme says the Red Skull cannot take damage. As interrupt whenever a character thwarts a side scheme, they may use their attack stat instead of their thwart stat. And then also says here to grab every single side scheme in the encounter deck, and then we create a side scheme deck, and then we set the sleeper aside. So the sleeper is this minion right here with 1 scheme, 3 attack, and 5 hit points. He has guard, retaliate, and toughness, but he only comes out whenever the corresponding side scheme for him comes out. So okay, we're all shuffled up here, and then let's set the sleeper aside. We'll just put it here. And then we have all the side schemes, including from the module sets right here, and we're gonna shuffle this up, and it will create the side scheme deck. And let's also put the 3 threat on the red house here, and then advance the main scheme to stage 1B. Let's see. Okay, so it says here, if it hits 8, it's going to advance. As a force response after resolving step 1 to villain phase, we always review the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. So there will always be 1 side scheme in play right after we add threat on the main scheme. Okay, so Red Skull has 3 scheme, 1 attack, and he also gets +1 attack for every single side scheme that's in play. Let's put it behind here. All right. Then he has a 1 of you to deal each player an encounter card. So let's shuffle up the encounter deck here, and then we will be getting 1 face down encounter card to start this game off. Yeah, so currently the Red Skull has 1 attack +1 because of the 1 side scheme, so he has 2 attack, and he won't be able to take damage while we have that red house side scheme in play. Alright, so we get a face down counter card, and then we're all shuffled up here. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to do our mulligans and draw up to a hand size of 5 in our alter ego. Oh, we got face to pass. Alright, well, this is going to be an amazing start already. So what we want with face to past is something to turn Loki, so like show of empathy, or our Vivian. So let's mulligan this card 4 cards, and we'll draw 4 more back up to 5, hoping to get Vivian or a show of empathy. We did not get it, so it's tempting to not face the pass here, but I think we'll still do it. It's just way too good not to do, right? Okay, let's go ahead and use our alter ego action here. Worthy, search your deck and discard off for the Mjolnir upgrade, and then add it to your hand. So we're gonna grab our trusty hammer, and then we'll shuffle up. All right. And then let's go ahead and flip up here to hero form here. And I don't want to play Mjolnir down, or do I want to just face the past? If I play Mjolnir down, we might just get way more value. Let's go ahead and play Mjolnir here. We use a resource, so we can play Mjolnir. It's our 1 cost upgrade. Thor gets +1 attack and gains aerial trait. So we have 3 attack here. So this stat gets interrupt. Whenever we Thor it, we can use our attack instead of our Thor stat. So let's go ahead and Thor for 3, and that'll clear off the red house here in one go. So this will go into the side scheme discard pile, which should be right here. All right. Now we're gonna play a face of past. So hero action 0 cost event. Search the encounter discard pile and set aside area for your nemesis minion. So we have Loki right here. We don't put any of this stuff in play, only Loki, because he's our nemesis minion. We review him. Then you can ready up your hero and then draw 3 cards. So 1, 2. Ooh, oh man, we got 2. Ooh, we got this side scheme, which is really good. Draw 3 cards, and then you cannot attack the villain this phase. Remove this card from the game. So we're gonna remove this card from the game. It's gone. And then with our hero ability Have D, once per phase, when we engage me, we can draw 2 cards. This is the one time during player phase. So let's draw 2 cards here engaging Loki. So 1, 2. Oh man. Okay. Well, so we want to show of empathy, and we want to immediately clear it. Let's see. If I play Quinn Carrier, I could play Infiltration. I could play Quinn Carrier into a God Thunder, into an Infiltration, and then we turn Loki. Yeah, that would be pretty good setup too. Okay. So we're gonna lose one of the God Thunders here. I think that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's use 3 resources right here. So I can play the Quinn Carrier, which is a 3 cost support. Play only if your identity has Avenger trait, which you do have in our hero form. We can exhaust the Quinn Carrier to generate a wall resource. Let's do that. So now we can play a God, or this would be another resource here for a total of 2. And that's the second Godlike Stamina, isn't it? Oh, that kind of stinks. That's okay. So we can play a God Thunder. It's a 2 cost upgrade. We can exhaust it to generate a energy resource. And then we're gonna play the show ability here. It's a side scheme for 0. It's a player side scheme that costs 0. So we can play a side scheme here. It comes in with 6 threat. And we're gonna clear off right here. So whenever a threat is removed from the scheme, place that threat on a non-elite minion. If that minion has threat on equal or greater to its remaining hit points, add show of empathy to the victory display and attach 1 set aside copy of redemption to that minion. Loki does not have the elite trait and he has 4 hit points. So let's exhaust the God Thunder generates a energy resource. So we can play a 1 cost infiltration here. Choose a number from 1 to 5. Discard that many cards from top of your counter deck. So we already have at the because of Loki that's limited once per phase. So I actually don't want to get minion here. So we're gonna choose 4 here to thwart off this side scheme. So we're gonna discard 4 cards from the encounter deck because Loki's hit points are 4 equal. Yeah. So hopefully we don't get a minion here. We got a minion. 2, 3, 4. So we discard 4 cards. Then we remove 1 threat from a scheme for each card discard. We're gonna take 4 off of show of empathy. Drops this from you know 6 down to 2, and it says here whenever threat is removed, here's a force to throw up. We add that threat to a anomaly, meaning we're gonna put 4 threat on Loki. Then it says if that minion has threat equal or greater to its remaining hit points, Loki has 4 hit points. There's 4 threat on him. We add this card to the victory display and attach a set aside copy of redemption to that minion. So now Loki is redeemed. Take control of attachment and treat it as a redeemed ally with a blank text box. Its Thor is equal to its printed scheme, and it takes 1 consequent damage after thwarts or attacks. Then with infiltration here, it says put 1 minion this card is into play engage with you. We only have 1, so we're gonna put the Hydra regular into play engage with us. And then Loki becomes our friend here. Thor has redeemed him. Pretty good stuff. And then that resolves infiltration. And then let me see here. So Hydra regular has insight 1. When his card is reviewed, place 1 threat on the main scheme. He was put into play with infiltration, right? Yeah, it's put in place so the insight 1 will not trigger. So that is pretty good. Okay, so Loki's right up here with 2 Thor 2 attack. We're gonna save Loki's hit points. Let's have Thor swing for 3, take out the Hydra regular, and then that is going to end our turn. We're ready back up. So we're gonna take some hits here with Thor, but because I really want to keep Loki around, we'll draw back up to your hands at 4, and yeah, I think that was pretty good. And we didn't get any doubles, right? This is our first double that we saw. Yeah, we lost Super Training, and we lost a God Thunder, and we lost a Godlike Staminas. But hopefully we'll be okay here. We do have Infiltration for the next side scheme. Okay, it is the Red Skull's turn. He's going to add 1 threat to the main. Then after doing that, we put the top card of the side scheme deck into play, which is Prison Camps. So comes in with 3 threat. When defeated, the player who defeats this game search their deck and discard for an ally, and it puts it into play. Shuffle their deck. Ooh, okay, that is really good. Okay, Red Skull is going to attack us here with a base of 1 plus 1, which is 2. We're going to take the attack to the face. So 2 plus a boost of 2, so 4 damage on Thor. Brings from 14 down to 10. Okay, then we could dealt 1 phase on counter card for a total of 2. First one is Twist Reality. Inside 1 attached to a side scheme. So inside 1 we add threat on the main scheme. We only put on this side scheme here because it's the only one in play. Force response, when attached side scheme is defeated, we deal the first player in a counter card. Ah, that is not good. Okay, so when we defeat that, we do get an encounter card. And then we got another encounter card. When reviewed, exhaust the character you control for each side scheme in play. There's 1 side scheme in play. Do I exhaust Loki or Thor? Thor is going to infiltrate. We'll get an encounter card. We're gonna have at the. We're gonna get Nick Fury. Thing is, I feel like Thor's attack is better than Loki right now, right? We don't need a Thor. We can already Thor that out already with infiltration. So we're gonna choose exhaust Loki, and we're just keeping him around for longer. Hopefully we can get some activations out of him before he dies, because I don't want to chunk block with him. So we exhausted one character we control, Loki, for the one side scheme. Okay, and that is going to end Red Skull's turn. Yeah, okay. So it says after resolving step one, so the solution did not come into play. It comes into play after we already had threat. Okay, it's back over to Thor's turn here. Our Loki, the brother's not really doing anything. Maybe he's sabotaging us. Let's go ahead and infiltrate here. We're going to exhaust the God Thunder to generate a energy resource, so we can play infiltration. Choose a number from 1 to 5, and then choose a scheme. We're going to choose prison camps, and we're going to do the full 5 here because I want to get a minion. So we're going to pick 5, discard 5 cards on the counter deck. Okay, good. We got some minion selections. Okay, so we discard 5 cards. Let's set it here for now. Then we remove 1 deck from the scheme for each card discarded this way. We're going to take 5 off here and clear off this side scheme. Okay, so the first thing that will happen is a 1 defeat effect. Actually, wait. This is a force response. Okay, that'll happen after it's a force response. So when defeated, the player who defeats this scheme searches their deck for an ally, searches their deck and discard pile for an ally, puts it into play, and then shuffles their deck. Okay, so this will go into the side scheme discard pile. Have we even seen an ally? We have not. Okay, so all the allies are in our deck. We're gonna look through here for probably Nick Fury. Yeah, let's get Nick Fury, and we're gonna put him into play. I wonder if we get Vivian, can she blank that side scheme before it's the response triggers? All right, so I put Nick Fury into play. All right, a couple things are happening here. So whenever Nick Fury enters play, choose one. So we're gonna pick the one to uh, draw 3 cards. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then whenever the attached side scheme is defeated, we deal the first player an encounter card. So we get a face down encounter card here. Okay. Then we have to finish resolving the infiltration here. So it says remove 1 third from the scheme for each card discarded away. This way we did that sentence. Put 1 minion discarded away into play engage with you. So we can choose here. We have 3 minions. I think we just get the inside 1 guy. Yeah, let's get the Hydra regular here. So he comes into play engage with us with inside 1. Wait, but he's put into play so it doesn't trigger. These will just get discarded. And then Thor can trigger Have at Thee because it's the one time during player phase that we're engaging a minion, so we can draw 2 more cards. All right, crazy guy. Look at our hand size now. All right. So Thor can take out the minion. Nick can. Oh, and then we already dealt ourselves an encounter card with this thing here. So this is discarded now. All right. Nick can clear the main. We definitely want under surveillance right now on the main scheme. And then I kind of want to get the raft down here. I also want to get extra hit points though. How much value can we get from the raft right now? Okay, I think we're gonna ignore build support. We already got decently set up. So if I can get the raft, okay. What's the okay? Let's go for if we do helicarrier, we can do the raft, and we can play under surveillance. If I do that though, I lose the helmet and Asgard. Is that a good idea right now, or is that the correct priority? I think it is. I think it's a good priority because we can tuck the minion here. If we can keep on getting the Hydra regular out in the future, I feel like the raft would just give us insane value throughout the course of the game. We get it down early. So yeah, let's get the raft down. Wait. I can't I have an extra resource here actually. So why don't we hold on to the helmet? I could hold on to Asgard, but I think I prefer the helmet. So if I play Helicarrier down, we get the raft in, and we get surveillance with the Queen Carrier. Yeah, okay. So we'll use 3 resources right here, so we can play the Helicarrier. 3 cost support. We can exhaust it to reduce the cost initially we play by 1. Queen Carrier generate a resource, so we can play, let's go and play under surveillance, attach the main scheme. This will increase the target threat value of the main scheme by 4. So instead of advance at 8, advance at 12. So maybe we could just hold it there. And then we're going to use, oh, actually, it would have been nice if I got the build support down. That's fine. We'll use 2 resources right here, so we can play the raft. It is a 2 cost support. So after a minion leaves play as a response, we can tuck it here from the encounter discard out and remove threat from the scheme equal to our tuck minions for the scheme. If there are at least 4 minions here, then yeah. So there's 4, then we do one of them randomly to a player as a face on counter card. Okay, so we have the raft down. It never exhausts, it just does the effect. Do we want Hydra regular under it? I mean, it's a we deal it to ourselves face on counter card. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Let's go ahead and swing for 3, take out the regular. It is 1 scheme, so we're going to take 1 threat off of here. It's a little bit of waste for Nick to overkill that. So we have the regular here, and then Nick is going to, I think we just clear it off. The main, Nick will take, actually, Nick's going to swing for 2 on Red Skull. We can start putting some damage. That brings 16 down to 14. Nick will take a consequential damage, and that's going to end our turn. So we're ready back up. So I would like to cover, though, or get down our big helmet here. But Nick will block this hit, but we have 2 encounter cards, which kind of will stink. All right, we're ready back up. Draw back up to our hands as a 4. Ooh, there's another infiltration for us, and X can help us flip down next turn. Okay, so it is Red Skull's turn. He is going to add 1 to the main. After doing that, we flip the top of the side scheme deck. Censor the pass. Each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard pile, shuffles it into their deck whenever it's defeated. It just has an acceleration. So 3 thread on there. All right, Red Skull's attack us with a base of 1+1, which is 2. Nick will block. Here's a boost. 2. So 4 damage takes out Nick Fury. All right, then we can deal an encounter card for a total of 2. Let's get a minion, guys. Oh, we got a minion. Hydra Exo Soldier with toughness. And then that's it. He has toughness, 5 hit points, 2 scheme, 2 attack. We trigger Have at D and draw 2 cards because we're engaging a minion 1 time during the encounter phase here. All right, then we got another encounter card. Red Skull's right hook. Attached to Red Skull, he gains retaliate 1 here. Actually spend 1 of each resource type to his card. Okay. All right, and it's back over to our turn here. Okay, let's see. So I want to clear off the side scheme. We got a bunch of allies right now. Probably the play is X and Gambit, and then do I just hold on to the Thor's helmet here, or do I go crazy and try to have at D right now, or try to infiltration so I can trigger have at D? Let's think. If we do 1 on the Hydro X Soldier, we could take off the tough. Yeah, I feel like we definitely want to take care of the minion. I kind of want to get rid of that as well, but I feel like getting the allies down because X can clear this off. Defeating the minion will clear off the main, and then Gambit will just like let us know what's coming up. I think that's important. Okay, yeah. Why don't we do that? We'll do Gambit first here. So let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of Gambit by 1, and then we'll do 1, 2 resources to play Gambit. Okay, whenever Gambit enters play, look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and tuck 1 underneath them so only the boost is available. And okay, so this is the only one that has boost icons. These only have boost effects. So his Thor and attack will be equal to 1 if we choose this card here. So this would be the boost exhaust card you control. This would be our encounter card, which is a minion. So I think we just do that, yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of exhausting carry we control, but I think it's okay. We're gonna have a bunch of allies. Okay, so we're tuck this underneath Gambit and put this back on top in the same order. So we don't want to have at D right now. Or infiltration, I mean. Okay, well, Gambit's 1 attacks could come in handy because he's just going to swing for 1 and knock out the tough from the Hydra Exo Soldier here. Gambit will take a consequential damage. Then Thor is going to swing for 3 with Mjolnir. Loki swings for 2. 5 damage takes out the Exo Soldier. We're going to tuck underneath the Raft and take 2 threat off the scheme. We're going to clear off the main with the Raft's ability. And then Loki takes a consequential damage for his first activation this game. Loki finally helping out Thor. Then I think I hold on to the helmet here. So we want to get that down. We use 3 resources here, so we can play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We'll pick the one to confuse a villain. And then X will be readied up. Heal Thor for 3. Clear off censor the pass here. He'll take a consequential damage. When this side scheme is defeated, we can choose up to 3 cards in your discard pile and shuffle into your deck. So I think we're getting Nick Fury, right? Nick. I don't want to get a double. Ooh, we have the got Thunder here too. I kind of like the infiltration too, just in case. Let's get an infiltration. 1 more card. I like the double. If I get a double, I just play our Thor's helmet here. We're gonna have a D and draw a bunch of cards too. Maybe I don't need the double. For sure it's Nick. We have 2 more doubles in the deck. Let's do a double. Let's do a double. Doubles are so good. Yeah, so 3 cards and just shuffle them into your deck. Okay. So just put these in the deck and then shuffle up. All right, and that's gonna end our turn. We're gonna just keep holding on to this helmet here. that I really, really want to play. Okay, so this is defeated. Goes to discard pile. Okay, and then we're gonna ready back up. We're going to draw back up to 4, holding on to our helmet. Just 3 more cards. Okay, ooh, got the double with blindfold. Okay, so we can play the helmet here. Red's goes turn, he's gonna add 1 to the main. Then he's gonna flip top of the side scheme deck, which is Hydra Patrol. When defeated, we search the encounter and discard out for Hydra main put into play, engage with us. Shuffle the encounter deck. So just 2 threat on there. Alright, Red Skull is going to attack us. We're gonna block with X. This will be the boost. Exhaust the character you control. Then we exhaust. What's the minion coming out? I don't remember. Dang it. I think we can exhaust Loki here. We'll keep him in play for longer. So that's a boost, and it's just gonna be 2 damage, takes out X. Then we get a face down encounter card, right? Yep. Which is a minion here. So after he attacks or he makes an undefended attack, we discard a support we control, but he doesn't attack us now, and we control have at the engaging minion in a villain phase. Sorry guys, I can't speak, to draw 2 cards. Alright. So it's back over to our turn here. So I think we just take out with Gambit and Thor, the minion. Actually, if we Vivian, we could. Actually, I want to keep that in play, don't I? Vivian's kind of a waste here. Actually, so I think we just blindfold, and we'll do that. We'll get a Hydra minion, and go kind of crazy. Okay, so we exhaust our Helicarrier. Blindfold's gonna be 2 cost here. This will be a double resource, so we can play blind. Oh wait. I don't want to blindfold, do I? Because if I look, I have to search the encounter and discard out for Hydra minion after I defeat that. So I need to defeat that first. Loki's Thor would be perfect here. It's a waste for Gambit and Thor to thwart it. Oh man, what is the sequencing here? Dang it. We can take 1 threat off with the minion with that, but that's not that useful. Why don't we... I think we just take the minion out. Okay, we're gonna swing for 3. Gambit swings for 1. He'll take constant damage, and we'll take out the Hydra Soldier. We'll tuck it underneath the raft here, and then we'll remove 1 threat from the scheme with the raft ability. Turn off the main. Then we gotta clear off that side scheme. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry guys. We're gonna, instead of taking 1 off the main, we'll take 1 off of the Hydra Patrol. Because I have a freaking limited stamina here. So we'll exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost next roll level 1 to play limited stamina. Play only if you have 14% hit points. You're actually ready up your hero. So we're ready back up. We'll Thor for 1. Clear off the side scheme here. Then whenever it's defeated, we search the encounter and discard pile for a Hydra minion, put it in play, engage with them. Let's look through here. We put it into play. Yeah, so we do the Hydra regular, the inside one won't trigger. Then we can have at D, and we'll draw 2 cards, engaging a minion. Yeah. This will go into the discard pile. And then we need to shuffle up the encounter deck after we do that. So now I can play blindfold, and it should help us look at the encounter deck here. I want to flip. If I flip though, then I don't raft the Hydra regular because we'll get as an encounter card. If I don't flip though, I could just actually I could probably get rid of this thing, right? Yeah, I probably want to get rid of that retaliate there. We just have to hero action it, so we don't have to do anything else. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. Loki's blocking up our ally slot. If I play the mansion, we draw a card. No, yeah, it won't work. I think I just play the helmet, play blindfold, and trigger the hero action. Okay, we're gonna do the hero action here. Spend 1 of each resource type to discard the card. We're gonna do the wild here to be a mental, energy, and a physical to get rid of Red Skull's right hook. Now he loses the retaliate 1. Then we're gonna use a double resource here, so we can play. Oh, we can't kill the minion anyways. Okay, he was scheme for 1. So we can play Thor's helmet. You get +5 hit points. So let's just put that here. Hit points go from 10 up to 15 now. Tons of life. Then we're going to use 3 resources here. So we play blindfold. When she enters play, look at the top 5 cards of the encounter deck, and then we can discard 1, put the rest back in the same order. Wait a minute. So we have 2 cards left here. No, we have 3. So there's a hazard one and there's a sleeper one. So let's check. Are we gonna deck out? We're gonna draw 4. Do we have it? Did we draw 2 more? We will not deck out. We're gonna have to take 2 damage here from Hydra Regular though, because I don't have a way to kill him. Let's see here. So Red Skull is going to attack. If you're here for the villain attack shadows activation, that is a bad boost. So we get rid of this boost. The boost would be exhaustion. Then we get caught off guard and possibly spreading lies, which I think it's fine. Yeah, we just discard this. Put this back in this order. All right. Blindfold will floor for 2. Should take a damage, and that is going to end our turn. And grab the token. All right. Oh, we should be getting Nick back again. All right. Let's write it back up. Loki still has 3 more activations, guys. He's got to do more work for us. He keeps getting exhausted or something. Okay, we're going to draw back up to 4 here. Come on, Nick. No Nick. Okay. So it's Red Skull's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He is going to add a side scheme, which is Mass Chaos. When reviewed, oh, we are going to deck out. Oh, no. I didn't know about this one. I just remembered the hazard one and then the other one. Okay, this is terrible. We get exhausted here. When review, each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. Place 1/3 for each different card type discarded. With that crisis. So top 5 cards will deck us out. So each card type, event, resource, and ally, 3 card types, and we lost Nick. So 3 threat goes on this side scheme here. Then we decked out, we get a face on counter card, which is exhaustion. I've got to remember to just exhaust myself to defend the attack. So the boost will be just 1 from Red Skull. So maybe I just take it and I just defend. And then how your regular will just hit me for 2. So then Blindfold can thwart again here, I guess. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we want to play this. Getting Nick Fury would have been really nice. Alright, I was ready for a sleeper. I should have just flipped down to Alter Ego in that case, but okay, so he did that. He's going to attack us now. We're gonna exhaust to defend for 2, because we're gonna exhaust anyways. He's hitting with a base of 1, 2, 3. So we take 1. This guy hits us for 2. We drop down 12. Then we get an encounter card here. So we have 2 encounter cards. First one is exhaustion. We get exhausted. We're already exhausted. So nothing else happens. And it will surge. Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion engaged with hero makes an attack against the hero. So he's going to hit us for 2. That's fine. We take it, drop from 12 down to 10. And then we have this last encounter card here. Spreading lies, place 2 there on each scheme in play. So this goes up to 5. This goes up to 3. All right. And then back over to our turn. Do we have infiltrate? Oh, we do. Okay. I want to get rid of the specialized training though with infiltrate, but then we have to prioritize that scheme. I really want to Gambit back into the shuffle as well. Dang it. Yeah, because we decked out before Blindfold again. Yeah, so we have 2 of our allies of our 5 already here, which is not particularly great. I think I have to prioritize that right now, so I have to infiltrate that. Wait, sorry guys, this should all be ready up. Okay, let's go ahead and exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost and play by 1. So we can play Infiltration. Choose a number 1 to 5 and choose a scheme. That scheme, 5 cards. So we're going to discard 5 and then remove 5 from a scheme. So Thor is the Thoring machine. We clear out this side scheme in 1 swoop. Goes in a side scheme discard pile. Then we choose one of these minions to put in play engage with us. Let's get a Hydra Flame Soldier here. Okay. When we engage it, we have at D, draw 2 cards, 100 in the player phase. Ooh, we got an Infiltration. Things of an Infiltrate here is not going to be as good if we get another minion. But I want to clear specialized training. It's not like we can do anything anyways if we do clear it though, right? That's the only issue. I could hammer throw here. I think I hammer throw. Yeah, okay. We're going to exhaust the God Thunder generates a resource. This will be a double. So we can play a hammer throw. Exhaust Mjolnir and then return it to your hand. And then we throw it on the Hydra Flame Soldier. It does 8 damage with overkill. This comes back to your hand. Hammer throw is discarded. So 8 damage, and we're not going to trigger the response to the wrath because it's not a forced response. We defeat him. 4 overkill to Red Skull. Raise a 14 down to 10. Then we're going to exhaust the Quinn carrier. I think we just play Mjolnir back down. Then as your regular is still here. Loki's gonna swing for 2, take out the regular. We're staying up in hero form. I don't mind a have at the proc here. Oh wait, some of these are worse. No, we're not gonna grab it. Yeah, we're not gonna put it underneath the wrap. Okay, so Loki kills it. He takes the consequence damage. All right. Because I'm still worried about the sleeper coming up because I know it's one of the last 2 cards. Then we will use a resource here to play specialized training. Let's get in play here. We're not going to clear it off. Comes in with 5 threat. If we clear it off, we can get a specialization upgrade into play. We're going to just keep the main scheme there at 3 because out of 12, so we should be fine even if he schemes because he's confused too. All right, that's going to end our turn. We're just going to ready back up. All right, and we're going to draw back up to 4. Hold on to infiltration. Okay, there is Nick. Okay, all right, so Red Skull's turn. He's gonna add 1 here. Oh, he's gonna get boost attack of the side scheme. That's fine. Then he flips the side scheme. Is it the sleeper finally? It's not yet. Still, it is a hazard one. So last one's gonna be sleeper. So we're not flipping down until after the sleeper dies. So when defeated, we can discard a non-elite minion. Oh, we can infiltrate that with a hazard. Okay, so as a threat now, he gets +1 attack for each scheme. There's 2 side schemes now. So he's saying with a base of 3, we're gonna block this with Gambit because Blanco can just thwart that out. So this will be his boost. 1, 2, 3, 4 damage. Takes out Gambit here. This card will get discarded. Gambit came with a low boost there. Alright. Then we can deal 2 encounter cards because a hazard there, which is pretty much not good. First encounter card is Infinite Power. When reviewing hero form, give Red Skull a tough stats card. He's going to attack us. Okay, so Blanco's going to have to block this. Yeah. It's hitting with a base of 3. This would be the boost. 1, so 4 damage, takes out Blindfold. Alright, last encounter card. Assault, the villain attacks you. Oh man, okay, he's gonna attack us again. We're gonna take this one to the face. Hit him with a base of 3, boost of 2, so 5 damage there. Bring us from 10 down to 5. Alright, Loki can block after he activates 1 more time. Alright, we survived it. It's back over to our turn. Okay, first, let's go ahead and heli carry to reduce the cost next card we play level 1, so Nick is 3 costs. 1, 2, 3 resources, so we can play Nick Fury. When Nick enters play, choose one, pick the one and draw 3. 1, 2, 3. I just realized the one way or another is useless here because there are no side schemes in the encounter deck. Nick will be readied up. Probably gotta, no, we clear this off first and then we can combo it with that. So let's go ahead and use this as a resource so we can play an infiltration. We're gonna pick the specialized training and discard 5 cards from the encounter deck, and we're hoping we get a minion here. Oh, it's gonna deck him out. So we discard 5 cards. Okay, so a couple of things will happen. So we discard 5 cards. Red Skull decks out, right? Oh, how is that? Because dudes get shuffled back in. Discard that many cards on top of the counter deck. Remove 1/3 from the scheme for each card discard this way. We're supposed to immediately shuffle it back in. Put 1 minute into play. This engage with you. So we don't have 1 minute to select. So we'll just do this. But since they get discarded, I think everything's gonna shuffle back into the counter deck. We'll just hold that minute there because it will come into play engage with us. So this all shuffles in. Acceleration on the main scheme because Red Skull decked out. And I put it on. Okay. And we'll shuffle this up here. Okay. The Hydra Soldier is nasty. He's gonna give us another encounter card actually. But at least we got the specialized training cleared off, which can be pretty cool. Okay, so we're all shuffled up here. We did 5. We'll take 5 threat off the specialized training. When this side scheme is defeated, it gets removed from the game, victory display, and then we get a specialization upgrade put into play. We could get the combat specialist, but no, Nick's about to clear that and defeat that minion. If we get the combat one, I could swing on Red Skull. Oh, we Vivian the minion actually. Yeah, we can Vivian the minion, and then Vivian can swing to knock out top. Yeah, okay, we'll take the combat specialist here. So we get +1 more attack, and then after your hero makes a basic attack, we can exhaust the card and draw a card. So Thor's at 4 attack now with Mjolnir and the +1 from combat specialist. Okay, so we did that. Then Infiltration says we have to put that minion in play engage with us, which will be the Hydra Soldier here with Guard. When he's defeated, we get an encounter card. We engage him in with Have at D, so once during the player phase now, we can draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. We're going to go crazy here. Then let's go ahead and use a double resource. Wait, we have another Infiltration? Oh yeah, we have 2. Okay. This will be double resource here, so we can play Vivian. Whenever Vivian enters play, choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or non-permanent stats. We choose a non-elite minion here. We can blank its text box until the end of the round, so it no longer has that when defeated effect. So when Nick Fury throws for 2 and defeats this side scheme, the one defeated here is to discard a non-elite minion. So we're gonna discard. Oh, he gets this card anyway, so it won't trade the one defeat. That doesn't matter. That's fine. So he is gone, and this side scheme is defeated. Nick will take a consequential damage. Vivian is going to swing. Sorry about that, guys. My alarm just rang and it messed up my recording. Vivian's going to swing for 1 on the red skull here to knock off his tough status card. And then she'll take 1 consequential damage. Thor is going to exhaust and swing for 1, 2, 3, 4 on the red skull. That'll bring from 10 down to 6. And then after we make a basic attack, we can exhaust the combat specialist to draw a card. Ooh, great ward. I probably just hold on to him. And then we can play Godlike Stamina here. So play only if you have the Asgard trait, which you do have in Hero and Arch Eagle. Heal 2 and discard a stats card. We don't have any stats cards, but we can heal 2. Brings up to 7, just in case, because I still need to recover here. But I want to get the Sleeper in play first. And I think we just hold on to this stuff. Yeah, all 3 of these cards would be really good. Okay, that's going to end a turn. So, Loki will... Sleeper has toughness. We have Lightning Strike. Can I ping it off? Sure. Let's just let the main. No, Loki will throw for 2 from the main. Let's drop it down. So take a consequential damage, so 3 damage now on Loki. Alright, that's gonna end a turn. Let's ready back up. And we still don't have Asgard out, so our hands is just 4, but I'm not the biggest fan of Asgard anyways. So we're drawing just 1 more card here. Hold on to this stuff. Okay, so Red Skull's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main because of the acceleration. Oh, we really set everything counter with infiltrations. Then now we get our good old Sleeper Awakened. So the team cannot leave play while the Sleeper is in play. When review, we put the Sleeper into play, engage with the first player. When Sleeper is defeated, we remove this card from the game. So we just have a side scheme here, and Sleeper will engage us. With Guard, Retaliate, and Toughness, and 5 life. When we engage him in, we have at D and draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay, do we have energies for Lightning Strike? We have no energies here. It's just going to be 1, 2. So we just have to knock off the Tough naturally. Okay, so he did that. Since Red Skull decks out of the side scheme deck, we have to shuffle all the side schemes back in here and recreate the side scheme deck here. To retaliate. Oh man, okay. So Nick will block an attack from the Red Skull. Do we just take the Sleeper's attack here? I really want to recover though, is the thing. But we're just not getting a good opportunity to flip down. Because this is my own fault because I was anticipating the Sleeper too much. I should have just flipped down whenever I wanted to. We're just waiting for him. Now when we get X, we have the Red Skull already confused. Okay, Red Skull's gonna hit us here with 2, good, and he gets a boost. We're gonna have Nick block the hit. So it'd be 2 more damage, so 4 damage, takes out Nick Fury. Then Sleeper's gonna hit us here for 3. And then we just take it. We drop from 7 down to 4. And we will have 1 encounter card here. So hopefully it's not too bad. And Assault, the villain attack. Okay, we're gonna have to block this with Vivian. So it's hitting with a base of 2 with that side scheme. Boost is 1, so 3 damage. I should have taken it. Vivian will get knocked out, and that will end the encounter phase. Okay, so definitely gonna flip down here. Okay, don't want to go ahead and infiltrate first though. Yeah, let's draw some cards. We'll do so we can thwart the main scheme. Let's exhaust a Helicarrier to reduce the cost next card will play by 1. So we can play an infiltration here. But he gets removed again, so we can't take it because the wrap is only if the minion is in a discard pile that we can take it here. So Helicarrier to play infiltration, we're gonna pick 5 and remove that from the main. So let's discard 5 cards here. We want to do the full 5, so we have more selections of minions. Ooh, both advances are gone. Yeah, so 5 cards here, removes 5 threat, clears off the main. Then we can put a minion that was discarded into play engage with us, which is a Hydra regular. Ignore the inside one because he was put into play, but Thor will have at the end draw 2 more cards. As the thwarting machine, guys. Thwarting machine. Okay. We got Grant Ward here. So let's play Grant. He's free to play, but he cannot defend. And after you reveal treachery, you have to spend a mental, which we always use a quick care to do. Otherwise, we take damage equal to Grant with attack, and we have to remove from the game. All right, let's go ahead and lightning strike here. So we'll use a resource here, so we can play a lightning strike. Spend X energy resources. We're going to spend 2 with the Queen Carry Generated Water, Declarative Energy, and the God Thunder. Then deal 2 damage to a villain each minute engaged with you. This attack ignores tough stats because we have the arrow trait, which we do have because our Mjolnir giving us the arrow trait. So 2 damage will take out the Hydra regular. 2 damage takes out the Red Skull, or sorry, brings it from 6 down to 4, and 2 damage on Sleeper, ignoring his tough stats card. There's 3 hit points left. All right, Grant Ward is going to swing for 2 to knock off the tough. Grant Ward will take a retaliate and a consequential damage from the sleeper. And I forgot to say, with our lightning strike, it's non-attack because it doesn't have the attack keyword, so we do avoid the retaliate there. Then Thor is gonna swing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll take out the sleeper here. We also don't take retaliate because he's defeated without attack. When he's defeated, removed from the game, and we also remove this side scheme from the game. Right? When sleeper is defeated, remove from. Yep. So they're both removed here. And after we make a basic attack, we exhaust combat. A specialist, draw a card. Ooh, the other God Thunder. I wish I got limited stamina so I can heal, but I think we play the God of Thunder here, and I think we just play God of Stamina. That's fine. Yeah, we'll use 2. Actually, or did I play Asgard here? Get our hand size up. Might be good to just do that. Do we still have build support? I think we actually still do, right? We didn't clear that many side schemes. Because I kind of want to hold on to Lightning Strike. If I play Asgard, I lose the God of Thunder. Because I really want to just God Stamina. I think it's fine. We just toss the God Thunder. We use 3 resources here to play Asgard. 3 cost support, we get +1 hand size. So now we have hands of 5 in our hero form and 6 in alter ego. So we're a regular hero now. And we could play God Stamina. Play only if you have the Asgard trick, which you do have. We can heal 2 damage. Go from 4 up to 6. And then now we can finally flip down with the main scheme cleared off. No side schemes, and we haven't confused. So flipping down to alter ego. And that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we'll draw back up to your hands of 6 in alter ego thanks to Asgard. There are our player side schemes here all bunched up. 1, 0, 5, 6. Ooh, 2 limitless Sams. I want to play those right away, I think. Alright, Red Skull's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main. He's going to scheme because we're an alter ego. He is confused. Then he's going to deal us 1. Oh, wait, oh, sorry. Before he schemes, after adding threat here, we flip a side scheme. I almost forgot his main hook. Hydra Patrol. We search the encounter deck for Hydra Mini put in play. Dang it. So we'll miss a Havoc D there, unfortunately. Comes with 2 threats. Let's get the Hydra regular. Because, yeah, he has Insight 1, but put into play, he won't trigger the Insight 1. Okay, Red Skull's gonna scheme. He's confused. Hydra regular schemes for 1, so the man goes up to 3 here. Oh no, I can't grab the token. Alright, sorry about that. Goes to 3. Then we get 1 encounter card, which is another minion with Quick Strike, but we are an Arc Ego, so Quick Strike will not trigger. It only attacks heroes. Alright, back over to our turn. Now I really wish we did not toss our thing, the lightning strike. Okay, it's back over to our turn here. Let's exhaust and heal by 4. Bring this from 6 up to 10. Oh, do we review treachery? No, we got a minion, so we don't have to do anything with Great Ward. He could activate here for us. Let me think. I think I hammer throw. Actually, we're close to decking out here. Yeah, Grant Ward can. Okay, so we're gonna have Grant Ward Thor for 2. Clear off the Hydra Patrol side scheme. So we got rid of the Crisis, so now we can remove that from the main. Grant Ward will take constant damage and get defeated here. Goes back into discard, which is good. Then we can flip up here to hero form. Wait, no new side schemes. Okay, then we're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost next turn by 1. And then we'll do 2 resources here for a total of 3, so we can play a hammer throw. Exhaust Mjolnir returns to our hand, then we do 8 damage to enemy with overkill. So we're going to hit the Hydra Trooper, defeats him, and then 5 goes over to Red Skull, and that'll actually defeat the Red Skull here, bringing him 4 down 0. Alright, so that's going to put Red Skull over to his 3rd and final stage, where he's going to have 20 hit points. Oh, he's gonna double encounter cards because we're gonna deck out. Dang it. When review, do each player an encounter card, so we get an encounter card here and 20 hit points. So Sam ability where it gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play, 3 scheme to attack now, so it's a little bit stronger. That resolves our hammer throw here. Do I have the resources to play Mjolnir? I think I do, yeah, because I'm going to combat specialist here. So let's exhaust the God Thunder generates a resource to play Mjolnir back down. We're going to use the Quinn care to generate a resource to play Limitless Stamina to ready Thor up. We'll swing for 4 with a combat specialist and Mjolnir on Red Skull. That'll break from 20 down to 16. And then we're going to exhaust the combat specialist to draw a card. After we do that, we got Sif. I just play her next turn though. We'll use a resource here to play another Limitless Stamina, which will ready Thor back up. So do I just take the damage on Hydra regular here? No, we're gonna deck out. So I think I wanna just control the board here, even though my 4 attack will go great on Red Skull, because we're gonna get 2 encounter cards. I don't know what the size is gonna be. If it's a hazard, it's gonna be even worse. We could raft. None of these guys have, yeah, that would draw us more cards, and hopefully we can just go for the kill. Yeah, we're gonna trigger the raft here. So we're gonna swing for, I wanna keep looking to block. So we'll swing for 4, take out the Hydra regular. With the raft's response, we put it underneath here. Then it says with the raft, if there are at least 4 minions here, which there are. Oh, and when we do that, we can remove 1 from a scheme with the raft ability because the Hydra regular had 1 scheme. If there are at least 4 minions here, we deal 1 random minion here, 1 random minion to a player's face down counter card. So we shuffle it up here, and we're gonna get 1 random minion as an encounter card. And Loki does not survive the entire game. He was with us since the beginning, guys, but he's not gonna make it all the way through, unfortunately. So 1 minion here as an encounter card. These 3 stay here. Okay. That will end our turn. We're gonna ready up. We're gonna draw back up to 5. We deck out, get a face down encounter card for a total of 3 encounter cards now, and we'll get another one from the Red Skull. Oh yeah, we're gonna get 4. Well, we know 1's a minion, so we can have at the it, but 4 encounter cards could be rough if they're all assaults. And we've been getting tons of assaults this game, huh? Oh, that's not good actually. Okay. Yikes. Well, we know we got 1 minion, so the minion's fine. Hopefully there's not a bunch of assaults. Our life's only at 10, so we can maybe take 1 or 2 hits if we defend. We need to get the Limitless Stamina out, so that we could do damage. Okay, what's our hand size? 5. We have 4 cards, drawing 1 more. Simple gives a ready, so that's pretty good. Okay, Red Skull's turn. He's gonna add 2 to the main. He is going to reveal a side scheme, which is, okay, just acceleration. Whenever this is defeated, we choose 3 cards and discard out, shuffle them into our deck, so that's fine. Okay, then what's gonna happen here? He's gonna attack us with a base of 1, 2, 3. Gets a boost. Loki will block it. The boost is give Red Skull a tough stats card. Okay, so just 1 damage there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage takes out Loki. Goodbye, our brother. And then Redemption gets removed from the game. Loki will just get discarded. Okay, here we go, guys. We get down in encounter card for a total of 4. First one is Master Strategist. Whenever Red Skull activates, give an additional boost card for each side can play. Then this card, max 1 per activation. Dang it. Okay, so it's going to get double boost on us if he attacks, which will hurt. We got a minion here, Hydra regular with inside 1. So put it there in the main, goes up to 5. And we have at the draw 2 cards. Okay, we have 7 cards in hand now. Okay. Next encounter card. Hail Hydra. Each Hydra minion engaged with hero makes an attack. Okay, that's great. He's just gonna hit us for 2. That's fine. We drop down 8. I think we can survive attack with the double boost if we defend. Last encounter card is Twist to Reality inside 1. So we put 1 on the main scheme, and it says attached to a side scheme, so we have to put it on Censor of the Past. Whenever it's defeated, we do the first player in encounter card. Okay, that's fine. So it goes over here, acceleration, and 3 threat on there. So Hydra regular does not have guard. Do I have lethal here? I don't think I do because I don't have any attacks or limitless stamina. We have ready with Lady Sif. Red Skull's got a tough though. I cannot knock it off. Let's use my basic activation here. I could dig for a minion. I think we just knock off the tough with Thor's attack because Sif will ready us and we don't have another ally right now. or we infiltrate. Do we infiltrate? Why don't we infiltrate? Okay, we're gonna exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost in the level 1. So we put infiltration. We're gonna select 5, and we'll do the main because I don't want to get the encounter card from there. So we're gonna do 5 cards from here. Oh crap, we got a guard main. Okay, this one's fine with the toughness. Oh, this one is quick strike. Let's grab they both have 2 attack. 0 scheme. Let's grab the Hydra Excerpt. Wait, well, we choose that after. So we discard 5 cards, take 5 off the main. Then we put one of them into play, which will be this one with toughness. Then since we engage in main, we can trigger Habadi and draw 2 cards. This will be one time during the player phase. Okay, ooh, got limited stamina. So we'll be able to get a ready off. That's fine. We're gonna swing for 4 on Red Skull to knock off his tough. As we make a basic attack, we exhaust Combat Specialist to draw a card. Man, we got all the infiltrations here. Because none of the minions have guards, so we just ignore them until we can like get a big lightning strike or something. Let's do 4 resources here, so I can play Lady Sif. Whenever she enters play, ready Thor or Odinson, we're gonna ready back up. And then let's go ahead and swing for 4 on Red Skull. That'll bring it from 16 down to 12. We're going to use our God Generate resource to play Limited Stamina to ready Thor back up. We can bring it down to 8, bring it down to 6 with Sif. Could play X. Let's think here. How do I want to deal with this board? Okay, I think what I want to do is just ignore the side scheme. We could just let the main scheme add more threat, and then we just play X. Maybe even stun the minion, because if Red Skull schemes were good. And then we'll take out the regular. I don't want to take more damage, and we'll just swing at the Red Skull. Yeah, so Sif will swing for 2. Let's take out the Hydra regular. She'll take a consequence damage. Thor will swing for another 4 on the Red Skull. That'll bring from 12 down to 8. We're getting close. Then we're going to use 1, 2, 3 to play Professor X. Whenever he enters play, choose one. We're going to pick the one to stun a minion here. So we're going to stun this Hydra Exo Soldier. Alright. Then X can exhaust. We'll just Thor for 3 from the main, because I don't want to clear that off and get an encounter card. Alright, that'll end our turn. We're going to ready back up. Holding on to infiltrations, because we might be able to have a D with it and draw more cards in our deck. And we'll draw up to 5. And we know it's the last one here, because we got rid of a bunch of them already. Okay, there's a lightning strike. But no energies. So we don't have much damage here. But we might draw some more cards. That's what we're going to bank on. Okay, Red Skull's turn. He's going to add 3 to the main because there's 2 accelerations. All right. Then he flips a side scheme. Please don't be the hazard. Oh, it's a hazard. Okay. All right. This might be a rough turn coming up again. Okay. 2 threat on there with a hazard. When it's defeated, we can discard Nolly minion. The hazard will be in play here. Red Skull is going to attack us. When he activates, give him one additional boost card for each side scheme in play. So we're going to have X block. He's going to get additional side scheme for each scheme in play. So he gets 1 regular boost, then he gets 2 more for the 2 side schemes. Okay, then discard this card after the activation. Okay, so boost effect is, it resolves under defended attack. It is defended by X. It's just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Hitting hard here, the Red Skull. Takes out Professor X. And then we discard this thing. Okay, that's fine. Exo Soldier is going to hit us here. He is stunned, so he just loses the stun, doesn't do damage. We get 2 encounter cards here. Because I don't have the kill if I survive this. Alright, first one is, one of you exhaust a character you control for each side scheme in play. Oh, 2 side schemes. We exhaust everybody. It's not good. And then we also got this thing. Give Red Skull a tough stats card, and then he's going to attack us. Alright, that's going to hurt. He gets a tough. He's going to hit us here with 1 boost. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. Brings us from 8 down to 2. Whew. We almost died there. And he got a tough back. Alright, back over to our turn. I think we have to flip down here. We got exhausted here because I didn't manage the side scheme, which is on me. We have to infiltrate. Let's Helicarrier to reduce the cost next card by 1. So we can play a infiltration. Choose number 1 to 5. We'll do 5 here. and we'll clear off that side scheme. So, oh yeah, we can discard this minion. Okay, so we'll do 5 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, then we can remove 5 threat from a scheme. We'll clear this off. When this is defeated, we can discard non-elite minion. Let's discard this nasty guy here with the tough. And then we defeat the side scheme, goes in the side scheme discard pile. And then now we have to put one of his minions here into play engage with us, which will be the only one. This guy right here. If he makes an undefended attack, we're to do that. He's not attacking though. But Sesame's here. Okay, and then we can have a D engaging minion, draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh man. Oh, okay, alright. We can't really do anything at all right now. We have no more thwarting. Sif is exhausted. Yeah, we just have to flip down here. Or Asgard will get us any card with the Asgard trait. I don't know if our attack has the Asgard trait. Anything here? I just ditched his whole hand actually. He gets extra attack, but we play a side scheme, it's fine. So let's use a resource here. We will play the superpower training. 3 threat. Actually, I don't know the other cards in his deck. Maybe it'll kill us. We're flip down to Offer Eagle. And then we will end our turn. We're going to discard these cards right here and draw back up to 6. Okay, there's a hammer throw. Okay, there's a bunch of hammer throws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the hammer throws. Okay, so we just land 1 clean hammer throw. We got him, but we'll see what happens. We're ready back up. And then we're going to draw, or we already drew back up. So Red Skull's turn, he's going to add 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 threat. Yeah, so it goes from 3 up to 6. He'll probably pop that actually. And then he gets a side scheme out, which is going to be, Red Skull cannot take damage. Okay, but at least we can throw it out. We'll just put that over here with 3 per player threat. So we can use our attack stat to thwart that, which is good. All right, then I probably should have just managed that. Okay, it's fine. So we added the threat. We got a side scheme. He's going to scheme. He does not get extra scheme, only extra attack for each side scheme. So scheme with a base of 3. Gets a boost here. Get the villain a tough here. It has 1. And another boost card. So 0. Okay, so only schemes for 3. This guy was going to scheme for 1. His attack only activates when he attacks. So there will add 4 threats to the main. It goes from 6 up to 10. So it flips at 12 next to under surveillance. So we're fine. And we're going to get 1 encounter card here. We just got to survive this. I spoke too early. So it's going to be 2 encounter cards because it's under fire. So reveal top card in the counter deck and it will surge. Master Plan. Places 4 threat on each side scheme. Jeez. So this goes up to 7. This stuff is not going to be touchable anymore. They'll all go up to 7 actually. This goes up to 7. And this also goes up to 7. But then now the under fire will surge. The pass. Okay, that will surge too. Okay, so we get this card. He decks out. He gets another permanent which took it to the main scheme. Oh, the problem is this. If we didn't have that, we could have just done it. But there's 7 threat on there. Oh wait, Shadow of the Past. Review sets on Nemesis minion and put it in play engage with you and your Nemesis side scheme. So our Nemesis side scheme comes into play here. Oh man, there's not enough. Place 1 additional die for each Asgard card in play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 Asgard cards plus 2. That will have 8 threat. Yeah, 8 threat on here. Oh, this is not good. And we shuffle these Nemesis cards into your counter deck. But since it says here on Shadow Pass, if your Nemesis minion does not enter play, and he's not going to enter play because it's not from the set aside area, we actually gain Surge with a Shadow Pass. So we shuffle this in. He's gonna surge us. Oh gosh, that really ramped up crazy here. So Red Skull cannot take damage until we clear off that side scheme, and I don't think I have infiltration, do I? Blindfold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have the thwart to clear out the red house right now. I just don't know what's gonna happen here with this encounter card though. So hopefully. We can survive 1 more turn. Okay, encounter card is Frost Giant. Okay, we don't get to have at D though. But he has toughness. We don't get to have at D because we're an Alter Ego. Okay, okay. The minions do not have guard. We're gonna ignore them. It's still our turn. Red Skull does not have retaliate. We're down 2 life. This Campman's super duper clutch. Do I have the economy to do that though? I don't think I have the economy. It's the only issue. So if I play blindfold, let me think here. Problem is the tough, right? If we just blindfold hammer throw, we have it. But thing is, we are readied up. Actually, wait, we're readied up. We have to use all our basic activations for the red house. Okay, let's plan this out real quick. So we don't have a ready. So we helicarrier. We just do all this to play blindfold. Everything here, right? Then we can play a hammer throw, which would do 8 and overkill. The problem is the tough. I just don't have anything to take off the tough. Lightning strike. Oh man, yeah, we're like short. Oh man, oh this thing is. Oh yeah, yeah. There's nothing we can do here. He's gonna hit us so hard. What do? I think I have to heal here, and I think we go for the lightning strike damage to kill the minions. We could do 1, 2, 4. Yeah, and then we have to clear off the red house next turn. Okay, all right. We have to. So we have to stall another turn. Basically, is what we have to do, and he's gonna hit with a lot of attack, and we have to thwart this out. Don't know we can manage that. He's gonna add a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the main. So we gotta get it down to 6 to not pop. Okay, all right. Let's just. We could actually get a minion actually, like the frost. Yeah, we're gonna raft this. After a minion leaves play, we put it from discard pile. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can do that twice. No, no. We're gonna do it once. Are we gonna exhaust and heal by 4? Actually, yeah, we gotta heal. We gotta heal. When he's up to 6, we're gonna flip up to hero form. We are going to play blindfold. Helicare is going to be 1 cost, and God, there will be a second resource, and this will be, or these will be the 2 resources here for that. Oh wait, do I? Sorry guys, we're not gonna heal. We can't afford it. Actually, we actually need the resource, so we're gonna stay at 2 life. We're not gonna heal here, so we're just gonna flip up to hero form. Then we need the resource from combat specialist. So I need to attack something. If I play a lightning strike, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I need 1 resource to play blindfold here, and then we lose all our attack events. But we really just need to limit stamina. Do I knock out the tough? Yeah, might as well. Okay, they don't have guard, so we're gonna swing for 4 on red skull, knock off its tough. Wait, no, he can't take damage with the red house, so we can't knock out the tough because he can't take damage. This really became a predicament, huh? We're gonna swing for 4 on the Hydra Flame Soldier, I guess. Okay, that would defeat him. We're not gonna trigger the raft here, right? 3 cards, yeah. So we'll defeat him, and when we defeat him, we exhaust the combat specialist, so we can draw a card. Yeah, I will make a basic attack. Oh, I need to use it as a resource. Oh, things are just not panning out right now, guys. I'm gonna lose all my attack events here. Is the issue, and the limit stand. I have 1 more left in deck. Oh, man. The master plan into the red house is tough. Let me think here. Do I just take out the frost giant manually with limitless stamina? Then I can hold on to the hammer throws if I do that. Yeah, so we play blindfold. Okay, we just do it that way then. So Lady Sif's gonna swing for 2, knock out the tough here. She'll take a consequential damage. Then we're going to use a Helicarrier to reduce the cost of control play by 1 to limit stamina to ready up Thor. We're gonna just swing for 4, take out the Frost Giant manually, and then we'll trigger the Raft. So we'll remove 1 threat from the main. That'll drop it down to what? 9. We play blindfold, she can thwart it. It drops down to 7, and we're gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes up to 12. That won't work either. That's fine. Okay, so when we defeat the frost giant, we'll take one threat off of here. So we have to lose the main, and then we have over 3 cards here underneath the raft. So we're gonna shuffle this up, and we're gonna get one random card dealt to us as a minion. Should be this card right here. Okay. Then we gotta play blindfold. So we'll use 1, 2, 3 to play blindfold. You should just play look at the top 5 cards in your counter deck. Let's make sure we don't lose here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this card 1 put the rest back in the same order. So we're gonna get a side scheme, right? Yeah, I don't know what the side scheme is. That's gonna pop immediately. What does the next one do? Oops. Put the red house into play. Wait, no, that's not it. It's gonna be this one. So review the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. There's 2 more cards there, so we just get everything out from the side scheme deck basically. And then that is it. Okay, so that's all this is gonna do. So okay, we're still on this one. So blindfold can discard 1. The advance would be the encounter card, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we had this card Odin's Anger. Red Skull just hits us with the advance, then we get a minion to have at D. So that's pretty sure. And we have a master plan coming up, so I have to end it soon. Okay, we put everything back in that order. Hopefully, it doesn't change the order of the or anything else by the side scheme deck. So blindfold will be here. Wait a minute. If we get the side scheme, no, we're not going to jack out even when we get the one that discards 5 cards because we're holding all the stuff in our hand. Okay, so blind was in play. She will throw for 2 from here. Drop this from 5 down to 4. And then she will take a consequential damage. And I apologize for this board, guys. It's a mess. Okay, so we did that. Our hands is 5. We want to get limited stamina, but we just gotta knock off tough and play a hammer throw. That's all we gotta do. I think we have it in us to do that. So we're gonna end our turn there. So ready this up. Oh man, we're down to 2 life. And Ali's gonna block. Oh, our attack stat is 4. So we can throw for 4 from Red House. Let's toss. Okay, if I lose 5 cards from my deck, I didn't make sure I have at least 6 here. So we have 6 cards here. So I can draw at most 3 cards. Let's dig 2 deep. So we're gonna end our turn. We'll discard 1 card, and we'll draw 2 more cards back up to 5. Okay, we got Nick and a Godlike Stamina. Okay, Red Skull's turn. He's gonna add 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the main. It's going to advance. So we discard under surveillance. It goes to the next main scheme stage. When review the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. There's 2 cards left in the side scheme deck here. So this one comes into play. And then this one, after resolving when the villain plays, we also review the top card side scheme and put it into play. So we get both of the last 2 side schemes into play. We reshuffle the side scheme deck. It doesn't matter. There's 2 cards in that discard pile. But basically, they won't come into play because we know the encounter cards are coming up with blindfold. Okay, so this one here, whenever it's defeated, we can search your deck and discard pile for an ally, put it in play, shuffle up your deck. Let's put that here, I guess. It's going to have 3 per player threat. Okay, and Mass Chaos is a nasty one. So when review, we discard top 5 cards of your deck, place 1 threat on here for each different resource icon discard this way. So we have, oh, did I do that wrong another time? I may have. We're going to do 3 plus the 2 energies, so 2 different resource icons. So this will have 2 threat on here. All right. It's okay. All right, Rescue's going to attack us. Blindfold will block. The same with a base of 1, 2. Gets +1 attack for each side scheme. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be the boost. 0. So he takes out blindfold. Oh, and if this is 11, we lose the game. Then we get 1 in face down encounter card. We already know. Ooh, we're not going to have at D, right? We get this minion here with toughness. Does not have guard, but we're not going to have at D because that would deck me out. Do I have to kill without the have at D? If I deck, I get an encounter card. let me think. If I Thor for 4, I think we have to kill. We're not going to have a D. Last encounter card is a Hydra regular with Insight 1. We're going to place 1 threat on the main, and we're not going to have a D because it's not a force response. We don't have the trigger. All right, the minions do not have guard, which is our saving grace here. So Thor has 4 attack, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We can thwart from the red's house. When we thwart this side scheme, we use our attack stat. So we're gonna thwart for 4, clear it off here. So now red skull can take damage. This side scheme is defeated, goes in the side scheme discard pile. Okay, so he can't take damage now. So now Lady Sif is going to swing for 2, knock off the tough stats card from the red skull. She will take a consequential damage and get knocked out here. Alright guys, we're going to ignore the minion. We're at 2 life. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 side schemes here. But no worries because we got a hammer throw. So we're going to use 3 resources here to play our trusty hammer throw. Hero action, exhaust Mjolnir, returns to your hand, and do 8 damage to enemy. And attack as overkill. We're not going to hit the minions. We're just going to hit Red Skull here for 8, throwing our hammer on his face. And that'll bring it from 8 down to 0. Alright guys, yeah, that ended up being way tougher than I ever expected. I think that the first issue was just deciding to leave the side scheme there because of the twist reality, because I didn't want to trigger the attachment to get an encounter card. And then that just caused me to leave everything because I thought I could just go for the push here. But yeah, Thor has a little bit of trouble finishing off games because a hammer throw costs so much. Returning Mjolnir back to your hand, and you need to spend a resource to play it down again. But yeah, we're able to finish the Red Skull there, just barely, and with 2 cards left in the deck. So maybe I should have only drawn 1 so I could have a D and still not deck out. Because if I deck out, I'll get another encounter card, which would have been Loki. Oh, actually, that would have been fine. We got Loki. But yeah, alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this Thor gameplay against the Red Skull. I think it's one of the biggest counters for Thor because of all the threat in the side schemes. But we are a Thor machine. I don't know if this is a good portrayal of that because there's so much threat on the table here. But for sure, we're a Thor machine for a big portion of this game. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this gameplay, and I'll see you guys all in the next